The glowing door hissed open, and I stepped through into chaos. This wasn't like the cold, grand observation deck. This place felt wounded. Emergency lights flickered erratically overhead, casting long, dancing shadows across walls scattered with black scorch marks, and panels ripped open, revealing sparking wires. The air tasted metallic, sharp, like ozone after a lightning strike. The vibrations rumbling through the floor were stronger here, a deep, groaning hum that felt like the ship itself was in pain. In the center of the chamber, confirming the green marker on my terminal, stood a massive console, or maybe a containment unit. It was heavily damaged, cracked crystal-like structures embedded in its surface pulsed with a sickly, unstable green light. Energy arced fitfully between it and damaged pylons nearby. This had to be the heart of the problem. Then, standing near the console, a figure flicked into existence. It looked almost human. Perhaps wearing the uniform I'd seen glimpses of in the logs, but it was semi-transparent, glitching like a bad hologram. Static seemed to cling to it, and its form wavered, parts fading in and out of view. Warning, containment, field, failing. A voice echoed in the room, distorted, layered with static, almost painful to hear. Was it coming from the figure or the room itself? The projection stabilized slightly. It turned toward me. "Intruder! You should not be here. The resonance corruption. It adapts. It learns." "Corruption?" I asked, stepping closer. "The anomaly the logs mentioned?" "Yes. It began as a controlled experiment. A harmonic anomaly. Resonance corruption, they called it. A rare interaction between extra-dimensional energy and biological systems. Chronos Initiative's final stage. Their masterpiece." A flicker of pride twisted into dread. They believed it was the key to immortality, to evolution beyond flesh. The initiative poured everything into it, but it was never meant to be contained. It slipped through the folds in the space where reality is thin. The image distorted violently now. "We tried protocols, firewalls, sacrifices. It learned. It turned our systems against us. It adapted faster than we could think. What began as a resonance became replication, infection, rewriting." A long, stuttering pause. When it spoke again, the voice was slower, broken. "We renamed it Pattern Plague, because that's what it became. Not a virus, not a being. A plague of patterns, code, thought, biology, anything complex enough to host it." It raised a translucent hand towards the console. "The core logs, anomaly signature, our failure, it's all there. But the matrix is unstable, volatile. Touching it." The rest was lost to static. "The core logs, answers. They tried to use this thing for eternal life?" Understanding what went wrong here, what this thing truly is, it felt paramount. The explorer in me, the survivor, screamed that knowledge was the only way forward. Despite the AI's warning, despite the obvious danger, I had to know. I reached out towards the main interface panel on the cracked console. My fingers brushed the cool, damaged surface. The console erupted, not just with light but with raw, uncontrolled energy. It surged into my hand, my arm. It felt invasive. A direct and agonizing assault on the nanite collective recently integrated into my very being. It was as if trillions of burning needles were scouring them. The tiny machines now sharing my existence, screaming chaotic data and raw power through the pathways they would only just begun to build within me. The AI projection threw its head back, emitting a final, distorted shriek. "It's loose!" before dissolving completely into static. Alarms blared, suddenly deafening. Red lights flashed everywhere. The groaning vibration became a violent shudder as metal screamed under impossible stress somewhere deep within the ship. Panels exploded off the walls around me. My vision whited out in agony and overload. The last thing I felt was an overwhelming sense of falling. The burning energy coursing through me. And perhaps, a fleeting sense of another presence, a distinct consciousness, stirring to life amidst the violent, chaotic reaction of the nanites that had become part of me, before everything went utterly black.